Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 45 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we are here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the running of the South Point 400. It is the first race of the round of 8 of the Season 45 run to the championship. We have 8 drivers remaining in the fight for the title, and we'll see if one of them can lock their spot in to the championship for Atlanta in just a few weeks, with a win tonight in Sin City. On the pole for this race will be the number 47 car of Casey Hoyt. He was in the playoffs but was eliminated last weekend, so we'll see if he can get some redemption today in Sin City. Avi Sachs, who won at the Roval last week, will start on the front row alongside the 47 today. Row 2 has Garrett Albertson, who was also in the playoffs, but he too was eliminated, and he'll start alongside Austin Stitzel. Row 3, we have Quinn Moore in the 34, the highest driver in the playoffs in qualifications. We'll see if Quinn can lock himself in with a win tonight to advance to the championship 4. Row 4 has James Richardson in the number 6 car, another one of the playoff drivers still in contention for the title. He'll start alongside Maxwell Smart. And Richard Morphy and Matt Gomes round out the top 10, but Matt Hunter's just behind him, another one of the Championship 4 competitors, as he starts in row 6. And then we have other notables in the field today. Dylan Young will be in row number 8, as he'll be the driver this week in the number 3 at Vegas. There's Dylan Young. I do apologize, my phone went off. I just got a notification. I apologize for that. And here are the other drivers in the field, playoff drivers. Billy Bishop starts in the middle of the pack today in the 15, and so does Logan Nieto, not far behind. And also back behind them is Ronald Maravilla. So these 3 are starting near the back of the pack today. We'll see if they can work their way up towards a run for the championship. Zachary Fitzwater starts in the back of the pack, and even further than that is Cassie Reynolds, so they'll have a lot of work cut out for them if they want to earn stage points for them to help them out in advancing to the next round. Let's take a look at the points reset as we go into the round of 8. Quinn Moore has 4,023 points with a reset. The playoff points from the regular season they earned carry over into each and every round, and that's why they have that certain amount of points on their list. Moore has 4,023 points, and Billy Bishop with 4,016. Then there's James Richardson and Matt Hunter, each have 4,010 points to start off. Ron Moravilla has 4,006 points. Cassie Reynolds with 4,005 points each, along with Logan Nieto, and Zachary Fitzwater has 4,000 points to start off. Don't think I mentioned the 6. Oh, no, I did mention him. He was in the middle of the pack, but I don't think I really mentioned Ron Maravilla, as he starts near the back of the pack today along with some of the other playoff drivers behind him. So he's got a lot of work cut out for him along with the others that are starting in the back today. And these guys with Nieto and Bishop also in the mix, so it'll make for some interesting battles up in the front and in the middle of the pack in tonight's race at Las Vegas. We're about to go green, and we're moments away from the green flag dropping in Vegas. Here we go, folks. Car is going to roll off the track for 104 laps around Sin City and the start of the round of 8 here in Season 45 in the race for the championship. And the stage lengths, by the way, Stage 1 ends on lap 29, and Stage 2 will end on lap 65. Green flag is about to drop here in Las Vegas as we're about to kick off the round of 8. We'll see if one of the 8 remaining drivers will lock themselves in with a win tonight into the championship for Atlanta in a few weeks. As the green flag drops in Vegas, we are underway. Good start for the 47 car. And they're already 3 wide in the middle of the pack here. Quinn Moore stuck in the middle already. Oh, look at 34 gets a run. 42 a little loose, and the 10 car has a problem. On the first lap of the race, the 10 car has an issue, and he has to come to pit road. Right off the bat, the 10 car on pit road, the very first lap, Almost wrecked the entire field out, I might add. They're going 3 wide in the middle. Oh boy, this is not going to end well. New leader is George Rourke. Just passed his teammate for the lead. Here are the other playoff drivers in this mix. Ron Marvila trying to work his way up. And Matt Hunter is forced on the outside. Now the 77 working with the draft. They're racing like it's Talladega. Here comes the 5 Avi Sachs. He has just taken the lead. A lot of leaders here tonight right off the bat. All competing to try to win at Vegas. Maybe try to play spoiler for the ones that need a win to advance. Maxwell Smart in the lead now. And Quinn Moore's on the outside now. Outside the top 10 almost. Moore's trying to go to the bottom. He's going to move to the bottom lane now as the leader is Casey Hoyt. Hoyt was eliminated last week from the playoffs. He's looking for redemption tonight. Here comes Rourke. Rourke was also in the playoffs but was eliminated in the first round. 99 takes second, and now his teammate's going to try to take second away. Here comes Morphy. Both teammates running second and third right now. Both trying to win again here in Las Vegas. Quinn Moore is now in 6th, highest driver in the playoff field in this race. Marvila is trying to get in. He was inside the top 10 at one point, but now Marvila is going to drop back as he's on the outside now. Maybe his teammate behind him will help him out a bit. That's Alexander Rowe in the 7 car. Maybe he'll try to help his teammate out to try to get into the next to get those stage points. Ooh, 7 tried to put a block on the 18. It was a little too late there. It was obviously was trying to help the 77 from losing a lot of bottom lane and makes the pass work. There's Dylan Young in the 3 car this weekend. Young's taking over the 3 team at Las Vegas. And Young was supposed to run Daytona, but instead I think Daniel Voiles ran Daytona. But now Young is running in Las Vegas. So great to see him, one of the winningest drivers in series history, makes his one-off return here at Las Vegas. We'll tell you who the driver of the number 3 car will be after the race at Homestead. Again, after this race in Vegas, we'll tell you who the number 3 driver will be at Homestead next weekend. Not off to a great start for Cassidy Reynolds. He's running 34th right now. Really in a tight jam so far to start things off early on. But with stage racing, anything can happen. They can gain ground on pit stops, back and forth. Might earn some points, a couple points along the way. They need these points to make their way into the next round. So every point matters. Oh boy, one car nearly got hit by the 24, but able to save it. That was a close call there. Look at the 14 gain ground. Wow, what a run by that 14. He gains a couple spots on that one move. The lead is now gone to Avi Sachs as he's going to try to go for back-to-back wins after winning at the Roval last week. I mean, Hendrick Motorsports, the first 30 events, I believe, they were winless until Allison Rain finally broke the Hendrick Motorsports winless drought and finally gave the team their first win of the season at Bristol. And then a few weeks later, Avi Sachs was able to take the team back to victory lane at Charlotte. And now the 5 is going to try to do it again here in Las Vegas. Maybe try to play spoiler for some of the drivers that need to win to advance into the championship 4. Here comes Richardson in the middle line now. And he takes the position away. I just saw somebody crash. The caution is out. A huge crash and several playoff drivers involved. Logan Nieto, Zachary Fitzwater, both upside down. They have brought out the caution. And Nathan Ormond also involved in that huge crash. They'll race to the line. Avi Sachs will be the race leader, heading back to the yellow. Two big playoff drivers involved in that first crash, Zachary Fitzwater and Logan Nieto. Both are off to a not so good start here in Vegas after both colliding with one another to bring out the first caution. Let's take a look at what brought out the first yellow flag. There's Quinn Moore, by the way, in the 34, right in the middle, and just spins out the 8 car, and I don't think that was intentional. I think they got loose, and it was just some unfortunate timing for the 8 car to get in the middle like that. And Zachary Fitzwater was caught up in the wreck, and he goes flying. He just goes flipping upside down, along with the 9 car of lead. So that's kind of what I thought. The 5 car is going to continue to lead as we head back to the caution, as we head back to the green flag. And well, Nieto Fitzwater have decided to end their race early. They're both out of the race as we're back to the green, and so the 8 and the 4 are both out of this race, and they won't get to earn a lot of points from this weekend. So that means they're going to have to work a little harder next week to earn big points if they want to stay alive in the fight for the championship. Sachs takes the lead. Chris Leone has moved to second. Oh, they're getting loose now again. Just a few laps, just 10 laps to go in the stage. Stage is going to end after lap 29 or might end earlier if the caution comes out before then. Still 3 wide in the pack. Here comes Bigelow. Down low, he takes the spot to the top 5 he goes. And barrier to second. Perdomo looks low. Also Claire Richardson in the top 5. Here comes Matt Gomes and Quinn Porter. They're on the bottom lane, trying to make moves. They're in the lane that they should be right now, so they're going to try to make some big moves here to the front. Bigelow's going to try to take second place. Sachs trying to block, but Bigelow is right there, takes the lead. Matt Gomes behind him, though. Here comes the 38. Here comes 45. It's going to be 3 wide for the lead. And Porter takes the lead. What a move by Porter, and Sachs is spinning. Sachs has just got turned around. Avi Sachs just got turned around. Battling for the race lead. He goes flipping and flying. The caution will come out. Avi Sachs gets taken out from the race lead. Brings out the second caution of the night Oh boy, things are getting intense now. Take a look at that wreck. As you see, Bigelow got hit from behind by Isaac Perdomo, and then Bigelow turned the 5 as a result. And I'm not sure how these drivers were able to avoid the 5 car from hitting one of them. But the 5 car goes flipping and flying, almost similar to what we saw with the 4 and the 8 car, as the 5 brings out the caution for the second time tonight. Oh boy, it's getting hot in here in Las Vegas. And let's take a look from the perspective of the 17 car, and 16 was again caught up in that mess. I believe so. There you see the 17 going a little almost, or well, he went almost around, but he was able to save it a bit. Just got a little bit of damage there after spinning around the number 5 car. And we saw Aiden Bigelow go into the grass for a bit after he had to dive down in order to avoid getting more into the contact. There he is again. There is his view as he was just dipped down below the apron into the grass. He went after getting involved in that crash with Avi Sachs, and had to go back up into the on track, and thankfully didn't get into contact with any more of the cars. Was able to continue the race. Looks like he stays in the top 5. Almost stayed in the top 5. I think he would be 6th now in the lineup. So really not much damage for the number 18. It's like he was not involved. It was never involved in the first place. So they were able to recover. They're able to continue. So double fall restart, and it looks like we are going to have 3 laps, I believe, before the end of the stage. So they'll run another 3 laps under green, and maybe a stage break caution will occur after those 3 laps are run under green. If we get a caution beforehand, they'll end the stage early, and I think they'll score points from the moment they take the start-finish line, racing back to the caution. We're back to green at Las Vegas. It's now Porter and Buss, both battling for the lead, but Matt Hunter behind them, trying to get in the championship 4 with a win. He's going to go 3 wide for the lead. Hunter takes the lead now. He's in front, but he's got George Workin and Isaiah Bernesh 3 wide for the lead. And now Hunter gets bumped on the outside as the 78 takes the lead. Not for long, though, as Allison Rain is going to the bottom to take the lead away from the 78 car. Last lap in stage number 1. Who's going to win the first stage? Who's going to earn the stage points? 43 car in the lead now. 21 trying to pass. See if the 21 will have a fight down on the outside before the caution flag is thrown for the end of the stage. There's the caution for the end of the stage. Racing back to the line to win stage number 1, it is Claire Richardson. What a surprise. Claire Richardson is going to win stage 1 at Vegas. 43 car takes the first stage. Wow, who would have thought that Claire Richardson would win the stage here today at Las Vegas. Stage 1 is complete, and so the points will be calculated. And I do believe that I don't think I see any playoff drivers that earn stage points from that first stage. Yeah, I don't think any playoff drivers earned stage points from that first stage end. Wow, that was surprising. Very surprising to see none of the playoff drivers earning stage points at the end of the first stage, and there are the points on your screen. Richardson has 10, Robert Smith 9, Coit 8, Leon 7, Barrier has 6, Rowe has 5, Stitzel 4, Oscon 3, Young 2, and Meka 1. So it's official. No playoff driver scored stage points in stage 1. Wow, that's interesting. So I think everybody else is back in contention now. Nieto Fitzwater might be back in it if they continue not earning stage points after stage 2. Might not make a difference, and it might not be as bad of a loss for Nieto and Fitzwater as they had initially thought. As a reminder, stage 2 ends at lap 65, so plenty of time to make adjustments and plenty of time for... Oh, excuse me about that, sorry, just pressed the wrong button there, but plenty of time to make adjustments to see if those drivers can earn stage points and get them to the top. Everybody stayed out. Looks like Claire Richardson will lead the field to the green flag. She was the stage 1 winner at Las Vegas. And we'll see if she can hold on to the win. Hold on for the win in Vegas. Don't think she's related to James Richardson, but sure racing like James Richardson tonight. As the green flag waves. Mitch Berry just moved up to second spot. 43 gets off to a good start. Look at Mitch Berry go. He's trying to win here tonight. Both Richardson and Berry are going for their first win in the PLCS. Austin Stitzel has not won in a long time, trying to keep Hendrick's win streak alive after winning last week with Avi Sachs at the Roval. Isaiah Bernesh has been winless so far this season. He's also trying to get on the board. Same for Quinn Porter. Two veterans both trying to snap winless droughts of their own. Here comes Rain to the bottom. Here comes Rafael Meka to the bottom as well. There goes the 14 into second. And James Richardson is the highest driver in the playoffs in the field right now. Going for the lead, trying to hang on for the stage points. Barrier has to go on the outside. He loses the draft and momentum. That outside really doesn't have a lot of grip in it. All the grip is on the inside line. That's where everyone's going. 6 car to the bottom. Takes the lead. Here comes Matthew Buss. Here comes Isaiah Bernesh on third spot. And Quinn Moore is in fourth. Quinn Moore here a chance to tie Pichu for the most wins in a single season in PLCS history with 6. We'll see if he can do it here in Vegas and maybe get himself in the championship 4. But now the leader is Isaiah Bernesh. Oh, a car is loose. Looked like the 18 got loose there, got hit from the side, but he was able to save it. The 18 car saves it and gets out of the jam right there. Three-wide battle, and look at the 47 goes in the top 5 now. There's Dylan Abrahamian in the top 5 as well. Sneaks his way to second. Draven Sin on the outside loses the grip and loses the positions. And the leader is now Matt Gomes. 38 car in front. His teammate is still in playoff contention, but not close enough to make an impact on the lead. But still is trying to get in to the championship 4 with a win tonight. Now he's really on the outside. He's losing a lot of positions. He's stuck on the outside now, so gonna have to work his way back up again in order to get those stage points. Just even get 1 stage point. Bigelow to the bottom, going for second. Battle of the Toyotas between Abrahamian and Aiden Bigelow. And there's Dylan Young, all running part-time in the schedule as we have another big crash behind them to bring out the caution, the biggest one yet. And Billy Bishop and Quinn Moore were involved. And James Richardson. It has been a rough start for the round of 8 playoff drivers, most of them I should say, here tonight as they've been caught up in several wrecks tonight at Vegas. Oh my goodness, what happened with the 15 and 20? Oh boy, look, I don't know what happened to the 20. It might have had a problem, just brake checked right into the 15. Don't know what was going on between those two, and the 20 just brake checked right in front of the 15 like that and caused a crash. And big wreck and also in front with Quentin Moore, James Richardson also in it, and Matt, I mean, you got to give praise to Matt Hunter there. He just avoided that wreck. Wow, the 22 just avoided that wreck. He might have just gained a lot of positions in that move alone, but my goodness, what a dodge by the 22 team from that wreck. So here it is again with Billy Bishop. I'm not sure what was going on with the 20. He just slows up, goes right on the side in the 15 and just brake checks him, and they cause a big crash. Smart upside down. Billy Bishop spinning, and more cars wrecking in front of them as you saw the wrecks with the 34 and the 6 and the 5. 5 also involved. The 7 car is also involved as well. Alexander Rowe. They'll race back to the caution. Dylan Young was not the leader. It was Dylan Ebrahimian in the lead. Well, they come down pit road. No, they're going to stay out. They're going to stay out for now. So the leader is Dylan Ebrahimian. And no drivers are out of the race from that wreck, so they'll keep on racing. Green flag back in the air at Las Vegas. And now 20 laps till the end of the stage. Boy, has this been a rough night for the playoff drivers today. Ebrahimian takes the lead. Here comes Dylan Young. The 3 car is the new leader now, as Dylan Young is trying to be the second driver to win in the number 3 this season, with Chen Zi being the first at Gateway. Dylan Young, he is a veteran of the series with a handful of victories under his name. Would love to get back to victory lane in a one-off today at Vegas. Here comes the 17, Isaac Perdomo. He's now second, and Quinn Porter's third, and Matt Gomes fourth. 3 wide for second. Look at Matt Gomes. Just took second away. Here comes Matthew Buss. Now, Buss might not still be in the playoffs, but he's still trying to win another one. Thinking it would be his 3rd win of the season if he's able to win here tonight. Buss is out of the playoffs, but he wants to win again and go for the redemption. But Dylan Young is racing like he never left. He's in the lead, but here comes Matt Gomes. Looks on the outside, just can't get a run on Dylan Young just yet. Here comes Porter. He gets a run on the in the inside. 3rd place. He's up to 3rd. 3 cautions so far in this race. It's just about everything, and we're about to reach the halfway point of this race. Oh, look at Buss on the outside. A little loose there, but able to save it. Who is the highest running playoff driver right now? It's Cassie Reynolds. He's worked his way up to the top 10. 16 car will get by the 78, and it looks like his teammate's gonna let him get by for the top 10 spot. He's got Casey Hoyt right behind him. Here comes Gomes. Here comes Buss. Looking to the low line, just can't make a move just yet. Here comes Robert Smith. And Robert Smith takes 3rd spot away. So Robert Smith works his way up to the top 3. Just not been a great season for the 21, but they're looking to end it with a win here in Vegas. Here comes Gomes. He might have the chance right here. He might have an opportunity to win right here on the bottom. And Robert Smith going to follow him. And Robert Smith is now 2nd. 3rd place, Quinn Porter. And there's Austin Sitzel has made his way to the top 5. So the number 24 car is a top 5 car now. Here comes Matt Gomes in the lead. Matthew Buss on the bottom. A lot of veterans all trying to get back to victory lane this season. Buss already has 2 wins this season. Looks to add another one. And Austin Stitzel has not won in a while in his career. Looks to keep the Hendrick win streak going. 2 straight wins it would be for the team if Stitzel can pull off the victory. Allison Rain is in contention as well. She's just outside the top 10. And now I think she just made her way inside the top 10 now. She goes to the bottom, trying to get a position away from Claire Richardson. All these drivers now in the playoffs, all trying to win to get on the board this season. Matt Hunter is the highest running playoff driver in the field. He was last scored in 14th. Might be another stage where we might not have a single playoff driver earn a stage point. This race was very tough on the playoff drivers to start off. Matt Hunter's trying everything he can to earn at least 1 stage point. He's running in 9th. Now he's just worked his way up to 8th. The new leader now is Matthew Buss. Robert Smith moves to 2nd place. All eyes on Matt Hunter, though. He is gaining ground. He is trying to go for another position now. Trying to gain into the top 5. Maybe score some big stage points along the way. He was last scored in 7th. Here comes Porter. Porter takes the lead. 45 car is in front. Robert Smith on the outside. He's going to lose the draft momentum. And now the 22 that allows him to pass. 22 works his way up. They've got lap traffic ahead of them. The 7 of Alexander Rowe. Very slow car in front. I wonder if the leaders will avoid the 7. Here they go. About to approach the 7 car. How will the 38 handle this one? Here comes Hunter. He's going for it as Gomes slows up in front of the lap car and allows the 22 to make the pass for the lead. Matt Hunter in front. He works his way up to the lead. Gets up from lap traffic. And now the leader is Matt Hunter. But Matthew Buss said not so fast. He wants this win. Here comes Richardson. 43 won stage 1. We'll see if they can win stage 2. Robert Smith, top 3 now. He's back in the bottom. On the bottom, Dylan Young, back in the top 5. Richard Morphy, Isaac Perdomo. A lot of these names you've rarely heard of nowadays, but all trying to win tonight in Vegas. Here comes Perdomo. Perdomo to the bottom in the second spot now. Can Perdomo clear? Yes, he clears, but not for long. Matt Gomes to the bottom. Gomes is second. Now trying to get Dylan Young. Here comes Matt Hunter. He dropped a couple positions from the last lap. Is now trying to work his way back up to the leader and at least a couple stage points. Might be the only playoff driver in contention now for stage points. It would be huge for the 22. Just 2 laps left in stage number 2. Dylan Young in front. Here comes Hunter. Matt Hunter goes to the bottom, trying to score another win, and the win would put him into the championship 4. 22 is second, behind Dylan Young. Maybe he's going to try to go for the stage win as we reach the last lap of stage number 2. See if Matt Gomes can go to the bottom and make the move on Dylan Young. He's looking low. He's looking low on the bottom. He's going to try to see if he can make a move before the stage caution is thrown. There's the yellow. Here they come into turn 4. Matt Hunter's not going to get to Dylan Young. And the 3 car is going to take stage number 2. Dylan Young is going to take the second stage. Here in Las Vegas, he did not need the stage points, but he is making a statement tonight as Dylan Young takes the second stage in the number 3 car. He is making a statement. He is back, at least for this race only. Dylan Young in front, and we'll see if he can hang on to for the win here in this race at Las Vegas. And they'll make their stage pit stops. So I'm guessing that they planned this to only take pit stops during the stage breaks so they can make it till the very end. So there's your stage points. Matt Hunter earned 9 points from that stage, and he was the only playoff driver to earn stage points in stage 2. The only driver to earn stage points at all in this race. And now the points, the ones that will add up, will matter now. So, oh boy, a little conflict on pit road there, but who's going to come out of pit road first? Oh wow, the 17 did. Wow, what a fast stop for the 17. He actually came off pit road first. So Matt Hunter, it would stand at 4,018 points with the 8 stage points being added up. Just give me about 1 second once I add up the stage points. So there you go. Hunter now has 4,018 points after the stage points are added. The only playoff driver to earn stage points tonight here in Las Vegas. So that puts him second now in the point standings. That's going to put the 22 in second position. And now Richardson's the last one to transfer so far. Well, we haven't counted the race points yet because the race is not yet over. But with Nieto Fitzwater, they were both starting on the bottom 2, and it looks like they're going to stay in the bottom 2 after wrecking out early in this race. So it looks like they've lined up, and it looks like the 17 is going to be the driver to lead the race on the restart. And Matt Hunter will restart in 5th. And looks like JP Latar is not going to get back out on track. They're trying everything they can to fix whatever problem the 10 had early on, but laps are winding down, so it doesn't look like the 10 is going to be back out on the track for the rest of the night. But anyway, back to the green, as the 17 will be the leader on the restart as we are green again at Las Vegas. Oh, what a start for Darlin Ebrahimian. He got a better jump on the outside than the 17 did. 17, though, was looking for a comeback in turn 3. There goes the 17, Perdomo. He takes the lead from Ebrahimian. And now the 17 is in front again. Matt Hunter, I should say, in second place, goes for the lead again. And Hunter takes the lead. Here comes Billy Bishop. Didn't earn stage points in the last stage, but has worked his way up, made adjustments. Now is in the top 5. Same for Ron Marvila. Wide open for those 3 to make it into the championship 4. Here comes Stitzel. Austin Stitzel trying to crash the party for the round of 8 drivers. Trying to score a win in Vegas. 24 takes the top spot. Here comes Leone. And Connor Breton to the bottom. Breton was in the playoffs. He was knocked out of the playoffs early on. So was Chris Leone. Both are looking for redemption today. And Claire Richardson won first stage. Looks to win here tonight the race in Vegas. Here comes Aiden Bigelow in the top 5. Here comes Marvila. He's going for it. He knows if he wins, he's in the championship 4. Marvila is in second now. 77 takes second spot away. 15 on the outside now. Loses the draft. Here comes the 22, Matt Hunter. All these playoff drivers coming alive in the final stage when they need to, as Claire Richardson has a bit of a gap. Not over yet. It is still not over. This race could turn upside down with one other caution. Or maybe these leaders can catch up to the 43 on their own. Here comes Reynolds down the bottom into 5th place. Reynolds in 5th. And the 22 of Hunter in 3rd. And he's going to lose 3rd to Allison Rain from the looks of it. Here comes the 48. Might try to help the 24 out. So the 48 car in 3rd spot, going for their 2nd win this season. Austin Sitzel looks for his 1st. See if the 48 can help out a teammate trying to win again in Vegas. And the 2 teammates, speaking of which, both George Wark and Ronald and Richard Morphy, top 5 now. 99 drops out of the top 5. But Morphy's trying to get in. 3rd place. And the 23 car gets into the 3rd now. Connor Breton and another teammate behind him, Quinn Porter. It's all been about the teammates tonight. It's been all about the battle for the teammates between 2311 and Hendrick and Trackhouse. My goodness. The teammates battling it out now. To 2 drivers from the same team, with Quinn Porter making the pass on Breton. Breton has won 2 events, but Porter has yet to win this season. He's trying to get on the board. Trying to catch the Claire Richardson car. 43 hanging on for the lead, trying to hang on and win the race. But the 23 car goes to the bottom. He's going to try to take 2nd from his teammate. Matt Gomes, the 2 Matts. Matt Hunter against Matt Gomes, battling to see who stays in the top 5. Matt Gomes still in 3rd spot, but Matt Hunter is on the outside. Not looking too good now to try to keep the lead. Richard Morphy down the bottom line in the 3rd spot. Here comes Casey Hoyt in 4th. Here comes Matt Hunter in 5th. Here comes Quinn Porter in 6th, and now Porter goes to 5th. And Chris Leone has made his way to the top 10 now. Leone gains ground. 1 car just came off pit road. Was that the 10? No, it was not. Wow. Guess another car just came off pit road, but it didn't matter now. Here comes Breton. He's finally going to get the run for the lead. Takes it from Richardson. And his teammate going to follow behind him in the draft. Breton now takes the lead. Quinn Porter moves to 2nd. Austin Sitzel gains ground into 4th. Here they come. Here comes Porter. Looks low. Leone looks low too. He's going for the lead. And 1 car off pit road, that is the 17 Isaac Perdomo. He was running in the top 10 most of the day, but has a problem. Now the 18 has a problem, and he goes to the pits. 17 goes to the pits again. There must have been something going on with that 17, and also the 18 goes to the pits. Both with unscheduled pit stops, both are now out of contention to win this race. Connor Breton in the lead. Here comes Leone. Leone to the lead with almost 20 laps to go. Leone takes the top spot. Stitzel right behind. Allison Rain in 3rd. Is it going to be Stitzel trying to make a pass, or will Rain try to take the lead away? Leone hanging on. He's trying to win and get it back on the board for the 2nd time this season, as Richardson goes to the bottom to 3rd. Richardson takes the lead, 2 lap cars ahead. That is Quinn Moore and Alexander Rowe. How will they be able to dodge these lap cars? About to find out. The 7 car held up one of the leaders last time. See what happens here. Here we go, less than 20 to go. They're about to approach the lap cars. Right down the bottom is the 12. 7 gonna slam the door. Not really, but the 12 makes it through. 12 gets through, and now also will get through the 34. Not a problem for the leaders, as they easily get through lap traffic. But here comes Richardson, trying to take advantage. Second place to the 43, and she's going to look low to the bottom. Here comes Richardson in second. Here comes the 12, trying to hold off the 43. And now the 48 goes to third place. Now moves to second. Oh, and here comes Claire's teammate, Garrett Albertson. Oh, now the battle of the teammates really heats up. The battle of teammates really heats up now. And now two from the same team, both battling for the lead. Aiden Bigelow just came off pit road. And the 12 car has a bit of a big gap now. But we'll see if he can hold on. 18 goes down pit road. He decides not to be involved in the leaders and probably did the right thing, getting out of the way of doing so. The 99, George Rourke into second. Here comes Ibrahimian. 3 wide for second place, and Ibrahimian's going to take second spot. Is he going to get the leader? Is Ron Avila going to try to gain ground and take the lead? Just 14 laps to go. Ebrahimian is pulled ahead. He's going to try to battle with the 12 on his own. And Casey Hoyt is now running in third spot. Here comes Matthew Buss. Richardson also trying to make a move to the front as well. Casey Hoyt all third place now. We'll see if he can make the move. Hoyt trying to win for the third time this season for the 47 team. They were eliminated in the playoffs last week. They're going for redemption tonight. Ebrahimian trying to go to the bottom. Just can't quite get there. Now Hoyt looks to the low line. He's going to bump Ebrahimian out of the way. And the 47 takes second. Richardson takes third now. Richardson to third. He's going for second. Look at Quinn Porter, though. He is not giving up. Porter is not giving in. He is going for second place. Here's the 45. Takes the second spot away. We'll see if he can get by the 12. 12 car able to hold steady on the race lead. Is he going to be able to hold off the pack? This pack is really hungry for a race win tonight. As the 45 looks to the bottom. Gonna try to clear the 12. He does. And the new leader is Quinn Porter. Ebrahimian looks low. Here comes Rourke. 10 laps to go at Las Vegas. Now it's going to be 9 laps to go in Las Vegas. Ebrahimian to the bottom. He takes second. And Richardson follows right behind him. Oh, there's a wreck behind. There was a big crash. Huge crash in turn 2. A race to the line. Porter going to hang on to the lead. Who's going to take second? It's going to be Richardson. Richardson just takes second as there's a big crash behind them in turn 2. The yellow flag comes out. It's going to set up for a shootout here in Las Vegas. 8 laps to go. They took the caution. We'll have a handful of laps to go to decide who wins the race. Oh my goodness, what drama, as Matt Gomes was among the drivers involved. I mean, Matt Hunter. He and Matt Gomes were both involved. Wow, came very late in the race, but Matt Hunter gets taken out. Does Richardson avoid the 22? He does not avoid him. Oh, big hit on the 6 car. 22 spins around, but the 15, I believe, just avoids him. Narrowly dodges him. Oh, my goodness. Just when Sorry. Just when Matt Gomes thought he was going to have a good just when Matt Hunter, I should say, was going to have a good finish tonight, he gets involved in a crash. Big crash with the 1 of Richard Morphy and the 38 Matt Gomes. Goes for a spin and he gets hit hard. Oh, a hard hit for the 22. My goodness, on the final laps here at Las Vegas. And the 6 car just nowhere to go. Rams right into the 22. He might be out of the race after that one. Like I said earlier, this has been a tough night for the playoff drivers. All trying to score big points tonight to advance to the championship 4. But it's been a tough night all night long for the ones in the playoffs. Right now, the highest driver currently still in the playoffs in this field is in 14th. That's Ronald Maravilla. And Reynolds is 15th. Right behind him. Bishop is 17th. And if I can find another playoff driver. No. The other playoff drivers are a lap down or below. Quinn Moore's 28th. Matt Hunter just retired. So did James Richardson. And as we mentioned earlier, Nieto and Fitzwater are both out of the race. Wow, that's like yeah, that's 4 drivers in the playoffs already out of this race. It's insanity. I mean, it's insane. And the other playoff drivers, 14th, 15th, and 19th, and 17th. And also, one other driver still alive is Quinn Moore, who's 28th in the field. When we get back to green, there will be 4 laps to go to decide who wins the race. Quinn Porter trying to get on the board to get his first win of the season. His teammate has won twice this season. Quinn Porter is trying to get on the board and with a victory. Claire Richardson, who won stage 1, is trying to hold off the pack to win and get her first PLCS victory. Same for Dylan Ebrahimian. He's been trying to get his first PLCS victory as well. And Casey Hoyt's trying to get his 3rd of the season. Well, we'll see another unexpected winner here tonight at Vegas. Here we go. Green flag back out. 4 laps to go. This is for the race. This is for the win. Next flag's going to end it. Here comes Ebrahimian. 3 wide. He's going for it. 54 is the new leader. He takes the lead away. And now the 42 follows him in the draft. And now Albertson takes the lead and Richardson drops back on the outside. 3 to go at Vegas. Cars are slowing down. 1 car just on the apron there, but they'll stay green. They will continue to race. 51 stalls out back on pit road. They'll keep racing. They'll stay green. 3 to go. Here comes Stitzel. Here's George Work out of gas. 3 car out of gas as well. On pit road 2 with 2 to go. Stitzel takes the lead. The leaders are dropping like flies. Running out of gas on the final laps. Do these drivers have enough? Stitzel hanging on to the lead with teammate right behind him. White flag next time by. 1 lap to go. Who's going to win? Here comes Rain. Looks to the low side. White flag in the air. Maybe Rain's going to try to keep Sand from making the pass for the win. Or maybe Rain's going to try to win it for herself. Here comes Sand. Down the final turn. Stitzel trying to hang on. Sand to the bottom. It's not going to be enough. Austin Stitzel's going to win in Vegas in a thrilling finish. Austin Stitzel makes it back-to-back for Hendrick Motorsports in Vegas. And Allison Rain just holds off Draven Sand to complete a 1-2 finish for the Hendrick team here in Vegas. After going winless the first 30 events, they have now won 3 of the playoff races this season. What a turnaround for this team. A huge turnaround for Hendrick Motorsports. They were winless in the first 20 9 races, 28 races. I was saying 30 all the time, but it actually should have been the first 28 events. Race 29 at Bristol was when they got their first win of the season with Allison Rain. And then they went on to win race 32, last week's race of the Roval with Avi Sachs. And now they have won race 33 of the season here at Las Vegas with Austin Stitzel. Hendrick has won 3 playoff races this season, and none of their drivers are even in the playoffs. What a turnaround for this team. That now leaves Nathan Ormond in the 9, the only Hendrick driver without at least one victory this season. Alrighty guys, here are the final results from Las Vegas. Austin Stitzel is your winner, and Allison Rain was able to hold off Draven Sand for second place and completes a 1-2 for Hendrick Motorsports here tonight in Sin City. What a turnaround for the team. First 28 events, they did not win a single race, but that all changed in race 29 at Bristol when Allison Rain took the checkers. Then a few races later, Avi Sachs won at the Roval. And now Austin Stitzel takes the win at Las Vegas. And as I mentioned earlier, Nathan Ormond remains the only driver from Hendrick to have not won this season. Last time Stitzel won a race was back in season 38 at Pocono. So, very long time coming, 8 seasons I believe, that Stitzel has last won a race. And now he breaks the winless drought and Stitzel is back in victory lane tonight at Las Vegas. The highest finishing playoff driver in tonight's race was actually Cassie Reynolds. Was able to hold off the pack and was able to save fuel and finish in 4th position. So picked up the biggest point bonus of all the playoff drivers at Las Vegas. So Reynolds was able to get the 4th spot and gain ground on the point standings. There you see the rest of the lineup in this field. Ronald Marvila was the next highest driver in terms of points earned in this race, as Marvila earned 25 points. Then the next highest would be Billy Bishop, who finished in the 17th position and gained 20 points on that race. And then we have the next highest in terms of points. Believe it or not, the 4th highest in the field to earn points was Matt Hunter. Hunter early on led, but you saw him getting involved in a wreck near the end of the race, and it really cost him some big time points. The 22 car, though, it was able to finish with 15 points because he earned stage points from stage 2, was second in the stage and earned 9 stage points from that, so he's able to pick up a few stage points along the way, and I think was the only playoff driver to earn stage points in the race. He finished 31st tonight after that accident, but again, those stage points helped him out in terms of getting into the championship 4. Quinn Moore earned only 10 points overall. He was 27th in the race, and the others were in the bottom tier. It was again a tough race for the playoff drivers, as Richardson only earned 5 points, and Nieto only earned 2 points, and Fitzwater only earned just 1 single point from that race after the wrecks. So both Fitzwater was a tough break for Fitzwater, earning 1 point, Nieto earning 2. They were the 2 lowest drivers in points to start off, and now they're facing an even tougher deficit as they head to Homestead next weekend. So let's show you the points before we wrap things up to see where every driver stands in the Championship 4. Alrighty guys, here are the points as we head to Homestead, Miami next week. Cassie Reynolds has a 13-point advantage over the other playoff drivers. Billy Bishop is 11 points above the cut line. Quinn Moore's 8 points above, and Ron Marvila 6 points above. Matt Hunter 6 points back. Richardson 16 below the cut line. Nieto is 24 behind the cut line, and Zachary Fitzwater is 30 behind the cut line. And before I forget, next week's driver in the number 3 car will be Alex Ferranti. He will make his Cup Series debut next week in the number 3 at Homestead, Miami. And that's where we'll be at next week for the second of the round of 8 events here in Season 45. Until next time, we will see you later.